About a year and a half ago, I launched a video documenting a man we'll call Felix, and he happens to be one of America's most prolific car thieves. Almost 10 million of you tuned into that episode, and many of you fell in love with Felix because of his hilarious one-liners and his contagious personality.
This is what I carry for fun, just in case I come across a Hellcat, or is that a Sky over there?
Yep.
Yeah, see? I would not be deterred by the daylight one bit. I would take...
So they're just hanging out with the thief, and this is the official thief? How does this make sense? Y'all not gonna call the cops?
Yeah, broad day.
You would take something from this dealership in broad day?
100%. Especially respectfully after meeting their employees, I know they're not gonna chase me. They're not gonna even try to stop me.
In that episode, he even flirted with quitting his criminal career and going legal by becoming a security consultant to car dealership owners like this guy, Dan.
Get brick house security boxes that are magnetic that stick to the underside of the car, or low jack that's hardwired into the vehicle. And make sure when they install it, they put it somewhere that's not immediately underneath the steering wheel, because that's the first place anybody's gonna check.
But then he went...
No, these would be some weird motherfuckers, because, like, who dedicates their life to learn that shit?
Ghost. I couldn't reach him for months until one day he reached back out to tell me two things. Number one, that he was in too deep to quit and that he was wanted for felonies in states all around the country, and he felt his only choice was to double down on his life of crime. And number two, he wanted to make a follow-up documentary to his first piece so he could provide a cautionary tale for the youth and tell more of his story. Folks, this is an intimate look at the high lows that come with the lifestyle of being a
Yo, he stole all them Beamers, all that shit?
super criminal. And today, we embark on a risky endeavor that involves sitting front row in the business of stolen cars, seeing into an international crime ring, and documenting a guy that at any moment may need to leave the interview in a high-speed chase. Folks, this is America's Most Wanted Car Thief, Part 2. Your discretion is advised. Quick announcement, just launched and the support.
We're here, he's calculated we might need another vehicle.
We're meeting up with an old friend of the channel, Felix the Car Thief.
Oh, see, this is all money to me. You see all the trucks? That's all money.
This is it. And he said he wants to do a part 2. He said there's a lot of things weighing on him. He feels like the walls are closing in. There's some things he wants to get off his chest. And also wants to...
That's how much money he's making again? That's all money to you, much? That's like a quarter of our direct deposit.
Show us what he's been up to in the last few months since we've talked to him. You know, at one point he was ready to give up this life and kind of be a consultant and go into the right side of the business where you can actually make money in a way that you don't have to be arrested. But for whatever reason, this lifestyle just keeps sucking him in, and he's dug himself a pretty deep hole.
Why go to jail? Just to make money, man. Why go to jail? You don't want to go there, man.
So anyways, we'll pull up to this parking garage and we'll touch base with Felix and see what he's up to.
Areas like downtown, LA, Chinatown, and Little Tokyo have seen a 300% spike in theft since 2013.
All right, boys, 6th floor. Let's see if you can... Oh, yep. This motherfucker, dude. Yep, there's a Range Rover right over there. Good to see you again.
These are my two prizes I wanted to show you. This is my Bentley and then my Range Rover.
When did you pick this up?
Like 4 days ago. I got this inside job. Somebody gave me this extra key for this car.
And like a dealership?
Somebody resold it to somebody else and then gave me the extra key. This was a legal car, so somebody bought this car from somebody thinking they were buying a car. And I had the extra key. And then this is my Range Rover.
Dang, that's fucked up. That's crazy. That's crazy. Imagine you buy a car and a nigga really setting you up.
Autobiography, it's impressive to some people, but it's like a regular car to me, you know.
You have a handicap sticker?
Yeah, so I can park my strikers anyway. This is a reroute job, so I got this off of I paid the truck driver to reroute it. My mirror's fucked up, courtesy of LAPD. They smacked my shit.
You had a close call?
Yeah, they tried to catch me over in the hood. So that's why I wasn't going over where you guys were at, because I was just running from them in this car.
How long ago did this happen?
Like, less than 48 hours ago.
So tell me about the process of getting this from a truck driver.
So basically I have a Russian guy who goes into the dispatch and changes the delivery address. and changes it to me. And so I pulled up on the truck driver, handed him $1,000 and walked away with the car.
$1,000? Where these niggas live in the buckfuck South, boy? Like, y'all committed crimes for $1,000 cash? Bro, I don't know, gang. Sometimes, like, yo assholes, how much do y'all charge for y'all asshole? My asshole's worth a lot of money. I'm not gonna let anybody fuck it. I'm not going to prison for $1,000 possible dollars.
You got the Vermont right here.
How do you get all this?
Wow.
Actually, want to know where I'm buying these? Hollywood Boulevard for $11 each, and they work. I've been using them for like 4 months, no problem.
Last time we filmed with you, right after the video got posted, Dan's dealership got hit. People want to know, were you behind them?
No, not at all.
This is why you don't make viral YouTube videos and talking about stealing cars.
I would never hit his spot. I know the kids who did it, but like you can't control people. Like, you know, they saw the vulnerabilities I did and wanted to make some money, and it was that easy for them.
So when we've talked last time, you said walls are closing in, 30 years, that's a fair deal.
Yeah, I still feel the same way. Of course, I don't want that. Like, I'm going to try my best to stay ahead and just get away and just see some sunshine. I think that's why I'm going so hard in LA and try to stack up as much money as possible and figure out what my game plan is.
Wow.
It's really kind of like a pain in the ass to do these foreign cars, but it's the same thing. A box with cables that you unplug, and then the car is yours.
So this nigga shows you how to fucking do this? Wow.
This is real life Grand Theft Auto. Like, this is such another level of society that the average person will never see, experience. It makes me laugh a little bit because it almost seems so absurd. But I know that this is somebody's car that they worked hard for, that right now they're going through a lot of rigmarole, insurance, and even a rich guy now can't take his kid to soccer practice. Like, it's gonna be a drag on the family.
He wants to be known as a car thief right now. It makes life harder for you because now they're on it. So any car you're in, they're gonna harass you. They're gonna want to think it's stolen, you know?
You're probably right.
Yeah, they're probably right for sure. But
How much would you say you made in the last month?
probably the last month's been good, so probably did like 40, 50K.
40, 50K?
Yeah.
How much of that profit?
The majority of it.
Because there is no overhead or
No, this
upfront cost when you're taking someone's shit.
Yeah, like except like paying the driver maybe.
Last time we talked to you, you said you were gonna show me a map of keys around the world.
Yeah. So like, that's my SS in Boston. That's in Iraq somewhere. And these are my tags, obviously, because I had to put these in the car for it to work. There's a Honda that's in the Northeast. They took this car back from me, but I saw the trucker in it. And then here's another one in Iraq, TRX I sold. That actually belonged to Deshaun Nix, the Wolverines, Timberwolves, whatever, from Minnesota.
You guys took his car?
Yeah, shout out that guy. We took his TRX and sent it to Iraq.
What's the economic?
Wow, we took his shit and sent it to Iraq. It's crazy.
How much of a stolen car to Africa? How much are people getting paid along the way?
For somebody like me, probably like, I would say a Honda's worth like 3K to me. And then to the Africans, it's probably worth like 30, 40,000. They're making more money.
Of course. A Honda's worth 30 to 40?
Yeah, because they're getting, you gotta think, when a car goes to Ghana, it doesn't matter if it's stolen or not. It's in Ghana. Nobody gives a shit.
But why are they paying so much more?
Because there's duties and import fees and everything, so they're usually charging like 125 MSRP.
What have
125% MSRP is insane.
you gone through emotionally in the last few months?
A lot of...
Zimbabwe, send it to them African guys. We come here, we get the Honda. You know, we come to African Tribe Village, we get the Honda, so we can be like, yo, them niggas be crazy.
Shit, man, it's been a roller coaster, bro. Like, I've done a lot of crashing now, a lot of bullshit that I shouldn't have been doing. Fell in love a couple times, you know, a bunch of life drama. But at the end of it, I still have my cars, you know.
I mean, last time we talked, it felt like you were an inch away from turning this all in and making your own business.
Yeah. To now being in like a complete downward spiral of this.
You dug yourself a deeper hole now.
Yeah.
Who is after you right now, do you think?
Oh, I know I got warrants in a couple states.
Like, do you think there is a federal task force looking for you?
I'm sure they're looking at this shit for sure.
I mean, look at the cars. You ain't stealing the little boy cars.
Basically, we went and got the car for the guy. He set up the place, so we're only charging him 15 grand. Look it. So you see, you know I play no games, sir. Here you go. See? Everything's there. I'm ready to give you delivery, sir. See you in about 10 minutes. Dude's gonna come pick it up, but he's not.
That nigga picking up a known striker. Y'all funny, bro. I'm not picking that shit up.
Meet him at the storage unit.
And they put it on YouTube, it's over with.
Drop it off so we can take another shit. Yeah.
For this sale, the plan was simple. They were going to drop the Bentley off in a storage unit and meet the buyer nearby. In Felix's last episode, he shows us how he steals the cars, and now he's going to be showing us how the car gets sold.
Let me get that phone.
As we were leaving the parking garage, it appeared Felix and his partner were having issues paying for parking, which struck me as odd seeing as they had expensive designer clothes on.
Like, what the fuck? I thought she's nigga just said 40, 50 bands a month, little profit. You know what I mean? Nigga can't get parking. Every car criminal listens to this song for some reason. That trash, I don't even know who the artist it is. If Squeeze Benz, all these license, all these crash out car niggas is always listening to this song. The same song. You already them. You don't want them.
Felix was going to be sitting on the sidelines for this deal and let his partner handle the business, so I had him jump in the back seat so he could give us a play-by-play of what was going down.
This dude is so weird.
You know what's funny though? Like, niggas see this and think it's a course. Like this nigga basically selling a car selling course. So like, this should inform you shouldn't want to do it. This makes niggas more enticed to want to fucking steal cars. That's crazy.
That I'm gonna come back and take this car. He's telling him to unplug the battery. Like, this dude doesn't even understand that I can't take this car without the key. But he's that scared of me, bro.
That's something you ever do?
Oh, yeah. Depends. To assholes, yeah. Like, this guy's an asshole, bro. If you met him, he's not the type of person who will donate money to help kids.
Are you?
Yeah, I would. I help the kids. I help the junkies all the time.
So sometimes you'll double dip on a deal by good cop, bad cop, you sell the car, then you rob it.
I'd rob him and take the car back, yeah. Like, if I had a second key for this car right now, I'd take it back. I mean, what are they gonna do? Call the police?
What are they gonna do? Call the police? Facts. You gotta be smart to do this shit. That's why I give him respect, because you can't be no dummy doing that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see you. Alright, I'm gonna do this and then talk to you in a bit.
This feels like a Grand Theft Auto video game interaction.
On the phone, that's who you is. No. No? It looked like it was there, that's why. My mama couldn't find me right now. Yeah, that's all good. We'll see you the second you walk out of there. So you're good. Alright.
Wow. Fucking park that shit nice for his ass.
Now we have to separate because I gotta go collect your bread and remember they think you're not here. Alright, see you guys in a second.
After placing the Bentley in a storage garage, Felix's partner made his way to a parking lot of a local business to finalize this transaction. We were attempting to get closer and try and see it go down firsthand, but also balancing that with trying not to be seen. Here's what happened.
He's gonna be in a gray Tahoe. They said they're right in front of the AutoZone. Remember, their biggest fear is not journalists or nothing. Their biggest fear is looking at me. Because he thinks I'm like that crazy, I'm gonna hop on him about that. That was the CBS too. Sneak up on all that.
Should I go?
Have you seen this car?
That guy, he's actually more than just a buyer. Like, he's the one who set up the play. He's the one who gave us the key and put the tracker in the car. That was his car. He sold to another person. And then, you know, just basically with the third key, I showed up and took it. So he got his cake and he could eat it too.
This guy's a wealthy businessman.
Man, this guy got a lot of money. I'm telling you, I robbed him for almost $30,000 and he's still over here doing more business. So he's obviously, his pockets aren't hurting. I just know he pays, you know?
Yo, that's crazy, yo. Even niggas with money trying to get a deal, son. They don't give a fuck, boy.
But sometimes not all money is good money, you know? I've learned that, especially in this business, bro. That's
ironic.
Why I wasn't willing to, like, sacrifice my morals to take that dude's money.
What morals do you have? Nigga, you are a car thief. That's like a crackhead nigga saying, yeah, bro, I got morals, so I'm not gonna go sell weed. I'm not gonna go sell crack to a nigga, but I'll smoke it, but I ain't gonna sell crack to it. Like, what?
What?
You want a souvenir?
No, I'm good. Actually, here, let me.
Yeah, it's legit, bro. I ain't do nothing wrong with it. They used to take the battery off.
Just turn it on the go.
What a crack that, man.
Let's say we'll pick it up and sell it for $10.
What do we got going on here?
Payday.
After that,
That's real dough?
real.
Yeah. You want us to show you
This will probably pay some of these
different serial numbers.
I don't know, their kids going to school.
So what was the economics of this deal?
I mean, shit. $12,000 profit.
So you guys split 50-50 partners on this
Yeah,
trip?
Kaz, me and him. When you think about it, this is $5K one day, multiply this by 30. How much money a person could potentially make at this? But you gotta understand.
Wow, that nigga whole kitchen filled with that bitch.
A lot of people, 75% of the people in this type of business get caught or get knocked off.
And what makes you guys different?
I don't know. What makes us different? We're just good.
I'd be scared, nigga. A scary nigga always gonna survive in certain situations because you're gonna think twice, sometimes you might think 3 times. That's literally it.
I always go with the mindset of like just trying to be like focused and on point. And I think that's the same thing now, like not having a lot of distractions in life.
I might not be able to call my daughter tomorrow. So then it's like, fuck it, I'm sitting my ass down in the house. But then the next day after that, I'm like, fuck it. Touching all this shit. Taking everything. Everything must go.
So some people say, yeah, you're humans too, but some people are like, are these guys sociopaths?
Is Donald Trump a sociopath? Is Donald Trump psychotic?
I would say if it was something like where I was actually hurting somebody, like somebody was actually getting a gun put to them, then yeah, maybe I feel some type of way. But this is all non-violent property crime.
You guys both have young daughters?
Yeah.
So do you think when they grow up and they're starting to get jobs of their own, you'll be able to look them in the eye and say, yep, this is what your dad does?
Man, if I do this shit right, my daughter shouldn't need no motherfucking job. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Hey, how long you think you gonna be doing that shit, man? After a while, you don't think that shit get a little like, you know what I mean? Like after a while, I was like, bro, you think you 40? You gonna be car robbing? Eventually, you're gonna get got. I mean, shit. How far you think you can get away with that?
Do you guys actually save your money? I see you're spending on expensive outfits.
I learned to save from him. He lives by the 80%, 20% rule. He spends 20% and fucks around and saves 80%.
That's a good rule.
That's what I started doing too.
There's people that do this shit for fun, and there's people that do that shit because they gotta get money. There's no other way out. Like,
How much do you think?
Bro, a job! I don't understand this new generation. Like, y'all niggas will not work. What do you mean there's no other way out? There's 100,000 ways out. Y'all just want big, fast money.
fun. There's people that do that shit because they gotta get money. There's no other way out. Like,
How much do you think you genuinely made this month?
This March was kind of slow, 11,000. But like if you go to January, which was like a good month for me, I was pretty
you fucking Cash App too.
That's January.
39,000.
Yeah. And this is, you gotta account, Cash App's only probably like 25% of my income. Most of it's cash like you see right now. This money's never gonna hit Cash App. So if that's how much I put in, I can't tell you. I need an accountant to tell you. I'm not greedy with my money. I look out for people. I see a homeless guy on the street, I give him 100. We just give.
That's bullshit. That's an excuse to bullshit though. I need that. Now I can start making 40 bands a month, nigga. It's over with.
The Uber guy $100, which I
Cancel
gave
the
him
ride.
5 minutes.
All right, we have our own mission to hit. We're gonna link up with these guys in a little while. Until then. After a few months back in Milwaukee, we returned to Los Angeles to resume filming. During the time that had passed, Felix told me that his partner had been arrested and was facing serious prison time. And
He was just talking about some. Yeah, you know, if I'm doing this, I'm playing on my daughter. Don't gotta get how long? Like, how is this a viable option? Once you ran up over 100 bands in this shit, gang, get some real estate and lock in, bud.
Although I had spoke to Felix just a couple days before I flew out to California, once I landed, I was unable to reach him. Initially, I thought he was ghosting me, but then the mother of his child reached out to tell me that he was in jail. Hey, Tommy, how you
doing?
Hey, I'm doing okay. And he's sitting in jail. He has a few warrants in a few different states, but they're not expediting him anywhere.
How long?
See how the white guys in prison? I mean, no, the white guys in jail. You know, chilling, got a few warrants. The nigga in prison, fucked up.
How long has it been since he's been
They
home?
committed the same crimes.
To see ya.
So it's been about 2 months since I've seen him, and then 3 months since his kid saw him. So.
And what's going through your head right now?
I know he doesn't have many people he can really lean on, so we're family at the end of the day. As for anything else, I hope he gets his shit together. My biggest concern, honestly, is my kid. At the end of the day, she is what matters in all of this. He was a really good father. He did try. COVID made things helpless for a lot of people. I don't know if he told you our whole rental burnt down. So during COVID, we floated around to hotels. He was breeding dogs then, so we had about 8 dogs with us.
Yo, I'm telling you too, like, you never know. This life shit's so real sometimes, yo. That's why I never just hate on niggas. You know what I mean? I always like try to look into perspective because you never understand why somebody's doing something, bro. Like, that's a fact about life. Like, yo, sometimes niggas be going through it, bro. This shit ain't no crazy. This shit is fucked up out here, bro. Y'all need to make sure y'all, yo, take care of yourselves, man. Like, I understand a lot of y'all people have, like, people y'all want to take care of, but you gotta learn how to take care of yourself, bro. That's not even a selfish mindset. I'm telling you, set yourself up to be able to take care of the people around you, my nigga. If you got a girlfriend, if you got parents that love you, yo, learn how to, I can take it. I know you love them, but take care of yourself. Once you get your shit together, then you can help them get their shit together. But this life shit, it's proven to you that this life shit is serious, my nigga. Niggas was doing anything besides 9 to 5. You gotta understand, he probably didn't do it schooling. He probably was fucking up, so he didn't get none of the prerequisites to even get a decent enough job to pay no rent where he lives. You know what I mean? So make choices in life. Make important choices. If you're gonna be young, you ain't go to school, and you ain't gonna go to school, make sure y'all stack y'all bread, invest the right way, so y'all can have money in the future. So if you ain't getting a job, at least you have some residual income coming from shit. But you gotta work, bro. You gotta put that work in.
And a whole lot of puppies in a hotel at one point.
Holy shit.
He was heading in the good direction. He was in college.
You see, like I said, go back to school.
When all this stuff started, and he discovered this other way of doing things that seemed easier, and then it worked once.
I don't know how it seemed easier.
So I've never been able to control that man. So.
Well.
I think he said, well, look where it got him. Like, that's what he wanted to say.
Scares him straight and reminds him that he was in jail at one point.
Feel free to call me anytime, and we'll see where this thing goes.
There's nothing you can do. You can't start a GoFundMe for a nigga like that. Yo, guys, car thief, arrested, yo, baby mama, like, niggas ain't donating to that.
Appreciate it. All right.
She got a really sad story. This was kind of sad.
I see him in a pretty similar way that I think that his girlfriend does, except I think I probably am more aware of the bad information, like the depression, the struggles, the addictive personality, just because he probably hides it more from her. What a shame. But I wonder how common this is in the criminal down spiral story. Anyways, that's that.
Yo.
How you doing, man?
In jail, man.
What's going on?
Jesus, they're fucking in jail, man.
Your head.
I'm depressed, bro. I'm gonna go to court in like the next 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I think. And then I'm gonna go, I gotta see a judge. I don't know what to say, but I don't, like, if they let me out, I don't have nobody here, so I might even need you to come get me or somebody to come get me, because I don't even have shoes on.
Were you were doing a high-speed barefoot?
Yeah, no, my shoes flew off when I crashed. Just pray for me.
Nigga say this is one call for Tommy fucking G.
I'm trying to get home. I want to go see my daughter.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you see that niggas want to go
well. I hope to hear from you very soon.
I hope so, man. I'll let you know. Sure, if anything, she'll call you and tell you and keep you updated. I should be out though. I should.
It's hard to say about a guy like Felix that we've come to know for a while, but it is crazy how these guys play the predator and the victim at the same time. And how many people's cars are gone because of him. Like, it's always poor me. I could say I've developed a friendship with Felix. We've been calling each other for over a year now. And I might know more about his life than most family members that he has. Anyways, we'll see where this goes. After spending about 3 weeks in LA Central Jail, Felix called me when I was back in Milwaukee to let me know that he was going to be released in a couple hours. I scrambled to find a videographer that could catch this moment, so I called my guy.
Yeah, he's always trying to get fucking paid. I thought that was your friend.
DT that I had met while filming with the East Coast Crips. Here's the footage that DT captured.
Card, cash, 730. Thank you.
You thought you'd never see my beautiful face again, huh?
You might be confused to see Felix sucking on a balloon. The drug he's using, nitrous oxide, aka whippets, is a—
Wow, that nigga started that stressing big time. He said a whippets? Yo.
a substance that cuts off oxygen to the brain to induce a brief and fleeting sense of euphoria.
$185,000 in collateral.
Since he was deemed a massive flight risk, the bond company required Felix to provide collateral in order to be released. The mother of his child signed her home over to get him out of jail, meaning that
Jesus,
if he fled California, his daughter's house could be foreclosed on.
I was fucking at a Spanish restaurant eating outside, and I had a balloon in my mouth like this. LAPD officer, a female officer, seen me. She said, "Yo," and I looked up and I said, "Oh shit, it's 12." And I just calmly put the balloon down, put my food down, and started driving off. They got behind me. They followed me for like 30 seconds. I hit the left, right. They went left, right with me. As soon as I got to the light and I went to go to the left, she turned the lights on, and so I immediately cut over and tried to go right, and it was on from there. And I took them on a sick one, and I went down the wrong way, and I hit somebody.
oh,
And I crashed with the drink in the car.
oh.
They want to give me 2 years on a program. They posted the bond.
Y'all white people are unbeatable. This nigga is a criminal. Y'all giving him 2 years in a program? Where's this black man? Yo, man, I'm telling y'all, son. Like, that's not crazy. Am I crazy for saying this? This nigga gonna get 2 years in a program. Sign that nigga the fuck up.
Minnesota detained me for some domestic violence warrant for breaking my bitch's windows, and I had to pay them $3,500 to hire a lawyer. The lawyer got the warrant recalled, and then they released me out here in California. I feel like a cat with 9 lives, and I just activated life number 7, so I got 2 more.
Hey, son, talk about his mans. His mans is in the prison for the same crime.
This time,
If not, he's worse.
certain goals and purposes in mind on things I want to do. I think this time is my time, and I'm not going to let myself get caught, even with this bullshit that I got going on.
What time will you think you'll be facing?
I think it's over with. I think either the feds will pick me up this time, or Cali's going to hold me until I get picked up by the other states, and they'll give me... basically, it's go for broke. There is no other option. It's go big or go home this time around.
What did you owe? What did you owe for your bond?
$20K just to enjoy this moment right here. Thankfully, my family looked out for me and showed me love, and they blessed me and they gave me a second chance. And I'm really trying not to squander it, but I'm so hopeless at the same time. I'm lost, like I don't know nothing but this car stuff, so I'm trying to respect their wishes and stay out of it, but this is all I know.
So what's here?
My nigga, gang. Amazon, FedEx, Mud. You'll figure it out, gang. Just stop. It's really not worth it.
This is my tablet, my baby. I've thankfully had this for a long time, and somebody kept it safe for me. And now I came home to this, and this is what's gonna give me the opportunity to hopefully make things right.
So you got a lot going on. What is your next steps?
I guess at this point, I have 2 main choices. Do I surrender, or do I try to run it and see how far I can make it?
He's bargain.
But I think inevitably, my end is coming.
He's bugging.
The next time we crossed paths with Felix, he was out operating in the Midwest. He was fresh from being on the run in California, and I was interested to hear what was going through his mind given that he was facing such intense financial and legal pressures. Yo, we're 2 minutes away. Are you guys already there?
I'm right down the street.
Tell me what the hell is going on with this thing.
We just got it off transport, off of a truck.
What does that even mean?
Like, basically this was destined to go somewhere, and we just, we rerouted it, and we changed the destination location, and now it's ours. And, we did the trackers already, so it's safe.
What?
Simple work.
What do you guys stand to make from this?
Wow, these niggas is on some other shit.
Probably like, 10, 15,000. Hopefully on the higher end. V6.
And so what is this?
This is like...
Oh, he's out! That's him right there. I think he's out. Oh, shit. I don't know if that's him, though.
Dealership papers was on it. We had to rip them all off, And probably have to blur that, but,
Felix, is it possible that all this started because of a house fire?
Potentially, yeah. Like why I started doing this, yeah, in a sense.
Can you explain more of that?
Yeah, like my house burnt down in the middle of COVID and I, was living in hotels, so I started striking.
Do we need to get out of here?
We're good.
If feds come, you guys gotta get out of here?
Yeah, we're gonna take off. But we're gonna win. We're gonna go on the train tracks in this bitch.
We gotta get up out of here. We gonna take it right to the center.
Yeah. But we'll push that company barrier out the way.
Watch the Chevy Cruze, okay?
Yeah, no, don't worry. We'll dodge your car.
Just looking, keep an eye out.
Yeah, that guy's just weirded out by us. He's like, what the hell are these people?
That nigga said, how can you live like this? Yeah, this is more stressful, bro. I don't know. It might be harder to do this and just live a regular life. This is just more stressful, okay? 9 to 5 is bad, but you can figure something out. This is high stress all day long. You not just hear that nigga somebody hit the train tracks like that's some just whatever the fuck shit. What if a train comes, nigga? You fucked.
Well, probably don't see people parked back here too much. That was 12. Come on.
See you guys.
Right.
Have a good day. So, part of why this meetup was so quick, there was a lot of federal vehicles in this area for ICE raids, and Chicago just concentrated with those types of agents. I like that little snapshot we got of Felix because we got a lot of flavors of him right back to back. And there's a reason I'm drawn to him as a character. I mean, I try and connect with all of the people I interview, but him in particular has been a special guy to meet over the years and get to know. I'm trying to imagine the lifestyle where it's like at the slightest hint of danger, out of there. And this has been a tough one to put together, but the persistence has paid off. Persistence tattooed here for a reason. I think that's a great word to keep ingrained in your mind, is just keep the persistence, because eventually it does pan out. I guess we'll catch Felix in the next go around. All right, folks, so we are in the suburbs of Illinois right now. Personally, I've realized that this is a documentary that I've had more emotional ties to because I've developed a relationship with him. I've talked to this guy for hours on the phone. I like him a lot, but I've also seen him in the last
few
months do a lot of things that I'm like, you're better than that, man. Like, I know you're better than that. But who am I to judge? Like, everyone has their own life to live, and my job is just to document it and understand it. So we're gonna meet him and see how life has been with him. Apparently, Hondas have become more targeted in the world of stolen cars, and I even heard Felix occasionally referring to his crew as the Honda Boys. His partner told us to meet them in a parking lot to see a live sale of a Honda go down, and Felix was not answering his phone, so I had to try and use my spidey sense to see if I could detect where he was. So we're meeting them in a local grocery store. Let's see if we can guess.
I just woke back up. Woke back up is crazy.
But they said keep your distance. We don't want to scare off the buyers. I don't know if they're meeting here for the.
You can follow the Honda Instagram station or just park over there in the cut center. Don't pull past the front pass. Pull past the second one. This is part of the second side of the gas. Yeah, we see you. Just don't let them see the cameras. Someone like not to be so obvious.
Okay. I will say it is pretty nuts to just watch this going down. And the thing, everyone here going to this grocery store, going to this gas station, they're getting their hot dogs.
Like living regular life.
No idea that right here, plain day, there's a little car transaction going. Rammer's coming up here. No way that.
Yeah, that nigga coming in, he got his plates ready. Whoo, he happy he got his little stolen car. Fucking $5.
I don't know, a guy wearing blue jeans and a shirt like that, you just don't picture to be in a theft operation.
I mean, no, he might not even know he's buying a hot car too.
Yeah, that's true. He might not even know that he's buying that shit.
Does this guy know he's buying a hot car?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he said yeah. Yo, that's how you know the car market's getting crazy, nigga. Hondas cost the same as BMWs. Nigga said, fuck that. Where the niggas that striking shit? Yo, I didn't even find. Yo, son, the cars becoming so expensive, nigga. It's like Jesus.
What you looking for, man? Like, what you looking at? Trying to make sure it's stolen, nigga? Where the car did he come from? Like, got it. He's smooth as a lace. That's not how I thought he was in. Like, when we first got here. It's been here, though. Yeah, I know. That's why I said, before I watched this, I said this niggas would be here an hour early, bro. That's why I came through here and went through a lot like that.
Is this deal
5K?
longer than normal?
Bro, that's cheap as
Yeah,
shit.
he should just gave him the money and left.
You think they're starting to what? He just got
Yeah, he's a fed.
money, did he? Check.
He just shook his head. You guys, everything good?
So right after that transaction,
Wow.
I guess there was some local police in the area, so we wanted to meet in a spot that was a little more secluded.
I'm not meeting up over there. What the fuck?
Good to see you.
Them niggas might kill you out there, little nigga. You fucking around.
Man,
Part two.
part
Yeah.
2. How you doing?
Good. Another day.
Not in LA anymore.
No, different scenery.
Okay, so we sent a guy to videotape you coming out of LA Central Jail.
Yeah.
That was when?
Like 2 months ago, maybe.
So what has transpired from then until now?
A lot of crazy stuff. Like a lot of like high speeds, a lot of crashes, a lot of just overall just crazy drama.
He's not gonna stop. He's too deep in, gang. He's like, fuck it, mud. Yeah, he's too deep.
I made it all the way back up north, so now I'm here.
Is it fair to say that you are officially on the run?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Like wanted in like 5 or 6 different states. Right now, actively, yeah. Like you can Google my name and find warrants right now.
Wow.
And more to come probably.
Okay, and so what various things you're wanted for?
Like a lot of GTAs, a lot of fleeting and eludings, some stuff like, I shouldn't mention, and then like, just a lot of stuff that comes with cars.
Okay, what is the bond situation?
I bonded out and I ran. Well, I kind of like just, it was getting weird and I just didn't go to court. So now
He fucked. You didn't go to court, you fucked. He's fucked. That's basically what he's trying to tell you. He's fucked.
I'm on the road.
Okay, and how much are you responsible for right now?
Over 200,000, almost $250,000 to fix my situation. So.
And if you don't come up with that much money, what are the consequences?
I could cost my family a lot, but I don't think that's gonna come to that. Like, I figure if it gets bad and like I can't make the money, I'm gonna go surrender in a state that's like a little bit easier to go to jail.
Okay.
And go do my time over there.
But basically, there's a house as collateral.
You know, I fuck with him though. He's kind of like accepted it. Like, go to the state, go get my butt fucked somewhere where the niggas ain't too big. I'm not gonna go to Alabama or something where I know they like, nigga. Why would you just give up?
Easier to go to jail.
Okay.
And go do my time over there.
But basically, there's a house as collateral.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go to Alabama. I might go to Utah. There's a lot of white boys over there. They ain't gonna fuck me too rough. Like, nigga, what?
What is that like hanging over your head?
It makes everything more real. Like, there's real life consequences to it all. It's not just myself anymore.
And do you feel that the only way you can come up with that sum of money is the car business?
Yeah, like it just wouldn't make sense economically right now to try to start and do something else.
What are the most recent
Yes, it fucking would.
since you've had high speeds?
Michigan and mainly just Michigan right now. Yeah.
And you went for, I think we talked on the phone before, you said you went for a 5-county run?
5-county run, yeah. Pretty far. I have some cases because of that and stuff like that, so it's pretty hectic. But overall, things have been good, man. Life's good and things are going to get figured out like every always,
How is life good? How do you...
That's the most important part.
That's a stress life,
Enjoying the weather.
This is a friend of yours that worked with you.
Bro, that nigga is scared. He is masked the fuck up. Hoodie tight, yo. He really not even trying to do this interview for real. He think this shit hot. Yo, he's laying low, gang. Holy shit. That's like scary looking almost.
Documentary. It's
The best driver in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I challenge anybody to try to challenge that title. Best driver there is.
Okay, so we just saw a Honda CR-V exchange.
Yeah, a simple transaction. A car that nobody would think would be sold, a bullshit car, but
Is it normal to do that in broad daylight?
Yeah.
In public areas?
Yep.
Why not meet someone more private?
It's just for both of our safeties. For the buyer's safety and our safety.
Neither of you want to get robbed.
Or be put somewhere like we're in a situation where we're in a dead-end street or anything like that. If he,
How do you know? Okay, because I saw that guy.
yeah.
I'm like, how do you guys know he's not a cop?
Or that's what I was thinking too. Like he looked coppy.
It looks like he could be.
I guess right now I'm almost 75% sure he's not a cop.
He came out of nowhere, so I was kind of threw off, and he told us he was 15 minutes away. So he was 15 minutes away, and he told me he was there 5 minutes away. How would you do that?
Were you nervous?
A little bit, yeah. I was ready to run.
So what do you do to vet a guy like that to know he's not a cop?
I guess just time, you know, like you just talk to him more and more. Yeah, they would already been there.
And what was that transaction? How much you make off that?
No, it should be a simple transaction, under $2,000, you know.
Okay, so yeah.
Simples, but it's small, but those would be the ones that keep kind of like things maintained, you know.
Those aren't the big logs in the fire, but that's the little
stick, yeah. I mean, you see.
That nigga like us out a 40K whip. Just stole it.
Today, did that guy seem like a criminal to you, or like somebody?
You can give me criminal vibes.
Seems like a normal, average person.
Normal guy, could have a blue collar job, white collar job. You just mentioned you'd be surprised who you could sell cars to.
Yeah.
Are there famous rappers you've taken their car?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you able to say?
No, probably not. Probably that's not true.
Because some of them are super gangster?
Yeah, like they'll really come looking for you for that type of shit. It's not just that, but it's like.
How do you deal with?
Not just that would be fucking stupid as fuck. Why admit that I stole a car, gang?
The pressure of this all, because to me, if I was on the run from multiple states, law enforcement, I had the house my daughter was growing up in as collateral over my head.
Yeah.
A large sum of money.
Yeah.
I
don't know. In the first month, I was scared. But then I kind of got over it. I was like, F it. Like, I'm either going to try, or if it doesn't work out and I can't do it, at least I had 5 months of vacation before I have to go turn myself in.
Do you have any regrets of not going clean with Dan when you had the chance?
No, sometimes I think about it, but then I think about all the memories I made. I met some wonderful people in this process, bro.
Nigga, how do you not regret that? You had a good job, 401k, he gave it to you. Nigga crazy, man. You talk about priorities, bro. You talk about priorities, nigga should be all over the place, man.
Just this past year alone, like I had some moments that, you know, I can never tell anybody about, and to me it was worth it.
How are you doing as far as the whip is? Because that's one thing I realized in the last year, like every time you would call me, oh, tell me.
Yeah, I did call you a lot off the whip and stuff. But no, it's like any party, bro. Like, you know, rappers have their perks, they have their drink, you know. I like my whipping sometimes.
That nigga
eventually you're going to have to sit in prison.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that's just something you're accepting?
Yeah, but I'm gonna have fun at least until then.
Why not flee the country forever?
Because I have family here. And it's also like, there's no place like America.
Okay, but how much prison time do you think you're looking at?
Probably like, on a good day, like 10 years. On a bad day, probably like closer to 20.
You're okay with that, nigga? Like, takes a lot of balls to accept that shit. Fuck.
And that's state by, like adding all the states together, or that's just one state at a time?
That's like 1 or 2 states, and then you gotta think.
Jesus.
I'm hoping and praying that they'll let me file a document that will let me run my sentences concurrent, but that's not always guaranteed, you know? So if all my shit goes consecutive, it could go 30 years.
So in your time in LA, did you have a lawyer or did you have a public defender?
I didn't even make it that far. Like, I had a public defender, but they were shit. And like, I didn't even make it to my second hearing. The minute they told me they were gonna charge me with more stuff and that I potentially couldn't come back out after paying to come home, I just didn't know.
What was your official charge for?
Multiple GTAs.
I guess let me ask you this. From a mental health perspective, where would you say you're at right now?
Probably pretty like low, like it's pretty crazy, but I live with the mindset of like always trying to like succeed, like I'm not gonna give up.
I don't know if we talked about this the first time, but tell me more about your childhood. How are things for you as a kid?
Well, pretty crazy. Pretty hectic.
How is this Tom? Why y'all trust this Tommy G nigga so much? He coming into y'all with a big ass smile. What is he gaining from this? Or what y'all gaining from letting him know this? This nigga could be a cop, gang. You don't think they tell Tommy G who the fuck is that? They're not snitching him out?
But, you know, I wouldn't say that I had it bad. Like, as bad than any other average kid. Yeah.
That nigga said he capping hard.
I just grew up a very different way. I remember trying to steal from the store when I was like 6. And thinking about how can I get away with that, so... I don't know. I think part of this car stuff is I'm in love with, like, not just the cars, but the community and the sense of, like, I don't know, connection it gives with everybody. It's like a family almost.
Yeah. If you had to self-diagnose yourself, what would you?
I would say I'm definitely, you know, a little bipolar, you know, a little schizophrenic.
Sometimes. Schizophrenic?
For sure, like I like to act out, but I think mostly it's because of the drugs. Like, but, you know, then again, it's like getting high is like part of like, I don't know, it's part of today's culture. It's everywhere. So.
I have to say, this is the Felix I really like. Like, I feel like you're very present.
Yeah.
YouTube reporter, he's better than the news. No bullshit.
Because I know you're a very smart guy and you think about a lot of stuff. Just as a friend, I would say, I like when you're off the whippets.
Yeah, but it's not as fun. Life is boring, man. I like having fun.
Every friend I have that's done whippets, it's like, oh no.
I know, it goes bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, folks, I feel like the takeaways from this video are 2 things. One is inside the life and mind of someone who is really good at crime, really good at car theft.
Yeah.
And how interesting it is, like how much of an outlaw world it is. But also, I think coming to grips with the reality of certain choices can back you into a hole that is hard to get out of, and to be aware of that as you're making it, because sometimes, I'm sure you could say sometimes you feel like you're in too deep a little bit.
Yeah, actions have consequences, just always remember that with everything that you do. There's nothing wrong with taking risks and doing things that are risky, but just realize that if things go bad, it could go bad for you, and you're not gonna like it, and you're gonna be crying and upset.
And some decisions are irreversible because of the law.
Yeah.
This has been America's Most Wanted Car Thief, Part 2. Signing off. A few months had passed by where it was hard to get in contact with Felix, but about a week before this video was going to be released, he called me and Miguel late at night. I was asleep, but Miguel spoke with him for about an hour, and we learned some very serious and concerning information about how his life was going.
As my dumbass was tripping off of Xanax, I'm sitting at a club in right? And some bottle girl walks up to me and says something, and I don't know, I guess her boyfriend felt some type of way. He points a beam at me, and my goofy ass, instead of letting it go, my ego gets the best of me. I instantly shoot 3 people in front of the club, bro. My ego gets the best of me. I instantly shoot 3 people in front of the club, bro.
What? You get into a beef with a boyfriend, then you go outside and just start shooting niggas. Where's the correlation? Alright.
What? I hope you know that there's still.
Don't say redemption at the end of the tunnel.
There still is redemption. We still are rooting for you to
make it out.
Fuck that! It just blasted 3 niggas for no reason. Y'all talking about?
But it's one of those things, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have a whole homicide investigation open in Chicago, bro. My life's so bad. Yeah.
Well, you can always still make things right, bro.
No, don't lie to that nigga.
I think you could still, like, you know, obviously.
But I really believed that when I went home the last time. And my baby mama, she couldn't control herself, bro. She couldn't stop. She was mad about my last, like, I feel like my baby mama should be the #1 person to not give a fuck about my side hoes. So she got upset. And she tells her mom that I'm at the house. Her mom calls the police and lets them know I'm in the house. And the fucking police are surround the house. And all I hear is, Mr. Such and Such, let me see your hands, you're under arrest. I said, huh? And I said, no, you got the wrong person. She said, no, it's you. She starts trying to push the door. And I pushed the front door closed. And my daughter starts helping me push it.
What? How old is your daughter now?
5. Thanks to her strength, I can close the door. She says, Daddy, run. I run up the stairs and bail out the 2nd room floor of the house, almost break my legs landing on my...
No, sorry, it's just... Most niggas life is insane. you know, you know how scared you gotta be. You know how scary that is for niggas to be outside your house talking about business such and such. Put your hands up. Nigga said what? Nigga, your daughter talking about some daddy run. Nigga jump out the window, break his leg. Yeah, this nigga's life is stressful, son.
5. Thanks to her strength, I can close the door. She says, Daddy, run. I run up the stairs and bail out the second room floor of the house, almost break my legs, landing on my Jeep that's in my backyard. I smash through my fence, hit 3 cop cars, crash through, hit the main street, just took off. They start pursuing me. They pursue me for 5 counties, bro. They beat me, going 110 miles an hour, send me over 3 car lengths of intersections. My Jeep. Yeah, I'm in a Jeep.
It's insane. Bro, y'all not hearing this shit? This is crazy.
Break my legs, landing on my Jeep.
Yo, this is like, you can put this shit in a movie.
I can close the door. She says, Daddy, run. I run up the stairs and bail out the second room floor of the house, almost break my legs, landing on my Jeep that's in my backyard. I smash through my fence, hit 3 cop cars, crash through, hit the main street, just took off. They start pursuing me. They pursue me for 5 counties, bro. They beat me, going 110 miles an hour, send me over 3 car lengths of intersections. My Jeep. Yeah, I'm in a Jeep Wrangler. It tumbles over itself into a creek. I can knock out, wake up, head upside down in the creek. I woke up crying, screaming to God, save me. And I hop out the car and start running, but all I hear is dogs behind me.
You're going through all these obstacles, but he's making sure you're still like free and here and able and not dead to still turn your life around.
It's sick. Tell him I'm ready to come home. I've fought my battles, I'm over this shit. I'm ready to go back. I've hustled out, not only physically, but like emotionally, like on myself. This has taken its toll on me.
Yeah. Elon Musk